Let me talk about my priorities and what I think the corporate priorities should be. And I'll start with number one, safety. And the issue with safety and creating a world-class safety culture is that's one thing that isn't easy. That takes time, that takes resources in terms of training, resources in terms of making sure that people are responsible and accountable for what they do, and it takes a corporate commitment, not just an operating division commitment, although it certainly takes that. It takes an entire corporate commitment on the part of everyone. And you may think if you're in IT or wherever you are, well, safety's not something I really need to worry about. We get people hurt in office buildings. We get people hurt far more than we should. And it's the responsibility of all of us, everyone in this room and all of our colleagues across this company, to make sure, first thing we do, that everyone that we work with and we go home safely at the end of every day. And that all of our passengers get to their destinations every trip, every time, safely. And that the communities that we serve feel confident that we are a safe company. Okay? Number two is what I would call, in a certain sense, the product and products that we deliver, right? We are a company that sells passenger rail transportation. That's why we're in business, and that's to do that. And everything that we need and should do should be focused on providing the optimal customer experience, because when we do that, we can grow our ridership and we can grow our revenue and we can work on that operating loss, which is to some extent a fact of life in our business, okay? And when I define customer experience, I mean starting, I talked about this earlier with some folks, starting with the fact that people out there who have to go somewhere have it in their mind that we're a good transportation alternative. We have a good brand. We have a good reputation. We start with a really amazing advantage, which is that Amtrak is a nationally recognized name, right? You say Amtrak, most of the people in the country say, oh, that's the passenger railroad, right? So we have a big head start. And we're going to be doing some more work in a major rebranding exercise here pretty soon. But once they make that decision, let me check out what Amtrak has to offer. Then we have to be easy to access, easy to get information about, and if someone makes the decision to ride with us, they have to have a good experience in getting a ticket and learning about how to use the train. Once they get to that station is clean, that station is well run, the people at that station are courteous and effective, and they know how to deliver the appropriate customer experience. They get on the train, trains are clean, they're bright, they're comfortable, nothing rattles, nothing squeaks. In the world I envision, the carpets are clean. And when they get off, and the conductors and the ACs and the onboard service people are also courteous, efficient, and if there's something that needs to be done, they know what to do, and they do it, right? And you get off the train, and you say, man, hey, it's another clean station, and that was a great experience. I want to do that again. That's what we have to be focused on delivering. And I will tell you that I think at this company, over the past any number of years, because of the extraordinary pressures that Amtrak has been under in terms of money, there are some things that we've done that have suboptimized that. But my pledge to all of you is that we're going to try to start turning that around now. It's going to mean some allocation of resources. We don't have an enormous amount of resources, but we can work on this. It's going to mean continued efforts in technology. It's going to mean a lot more training, and I'll talk about training in a minute, in terms of our train staff, our train crews, and the onboard service folks. But that's number 2, behind safety. Work on our product. And then comes number 3, and that is what underlays everything else, and that's people. All of our people. Without people, Amtrak, any company, right, just a pile of stuff. And we have to make sure that we have the appropriate policies around people. We have to make sure that we have employee development. We have to make sure that we have carefully thought out programs so that we can recruit, hire, and then most important of all, train and retain more great people in this company. And there's going to be a lot of focus on that, and you will have seen in the announcement that we are taking a fresh look at a lot of the things that we do in that arena. So, safety, customer experience, people. That's what we're all about here.